Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Whole 9 Yards. I'm Ralph Ventre, your host, ready to go for another season of Northeast Conference football. It's hard to believe it's already week 1, but now let's go have some fun. Time to start the show with our opening drive. All 7 Northeast Conference teams are in action this first week of the season. 7 non-conference games, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 3 straight days of action. First up, Wagner will host Division II St. Anselm Thursday night on Grimes Hill. It'll be Autism Awareness Night on Staten Island, and it'll be the first game on the newly refurbished turf at Hamline Field. Robert Morris also plays host to a Division II opponent, Alderson Brodus. The Colonials will look to win the season opener for the first time since 2008. The marquee game on the Thursday night docket is NEC preseason favorite Duquesne, which will make the short trip to Youngstown, Ohio, where they will take on Bo Pelini's Penguins. It'll be a good early measuring stick for the Dukes, a chance to garner a little national attention against a YSU team that's receiving votes for the top 25 in a number of polls. For the second straight season, Central Connecticut will open the schedule by hosting a Patriot League member. This year, it'll be the Lafayette Leopards. Bryant hosts Merrimack in the lone Saturday matinee. The Bulldogs are 10-0 against Division II opponents since elevating to D1 FCS. At night, it'll be St. Francis U, which has high expectations for the season, visiting perennial national power Montana. It's the furthest west that the Red Flash will play since they visited North Dakota State back in 2011. Also at night, Sacred Heart gets its season started at Pioneer League member Stetson. SHU has beaten a Pioneer team in each of the past 3 seasons. Can they do it again? Now let's take a look at whose stock is on the rise. Our first edition takes us out to Loretto, Pennsylvania, St. Francis senior Lorenzo Jerome. Jerome has garnered a lot of national attention for his kickoff return prowess, but there's much more to him than runbacks. Believe it or not, he's one of the premier safeties in the Northeast Conference and in all of FCS. 12 career interceptions, that's tied for 4th amongst active leaders. And as you can see, former All-American safety Gordon Hill, a 2-time champion with Sacred Heart, thinks pretty highly of Lorenzo Jerome's game. Jerome's stock is clearly on the rise. Now let's call our Twitter timeout. Every week we feature one NEC-related tweet on the show that caught our eye. For week 1, we go down to Florida, which is home to some faithful Sacred Heart fans. Some confident Sacred Heart fans at that, predicting that the Pioneers will return to the top of the Northeast Conference where they finished in 2013 and 14. Good news for these Florida residents. The Pioneers play their first ever game in the Sunshine State this Saturday when they visit Stetson in DeLand, Florida. Somerset, huh! It's an NEC Audible. In this segment of the show, we take a listen to a meaningful piece of audio. Now, there's no question that NEC passing attacks have opened up in recent years. The conference has never had a 10,000-yard passer, but 2 men could reach that milestone this season. Duquesne's Dylan Beekle and Sacred Heart's RJ Noel are both in excess of 7,100 career passing yards. One of the men ranked ahead of that duo on the NEC's all-time list is current Duquesne offensive coordinator Anthony Doria. Doria, who threw for over 8,000 yards during his time at St. Francis, shed a little light on the evolution of the aerial attack in the NEC.
I think that, back when we came around, it was kind of a smash mouth football, grinded out kind of league, and
real old fashioned.
We were getting into 3, 4, 5 wide receiver sets and kind of flipping the league by storm, at that time. And obviously now it's developed, and you see the spread offenses, and 3 or 4 and 5 wide receiver sets are more a common thing now, especially, we do a lot of that stuff at Duquesne.
The final segment of our show is the Did You Know? College season is kicking off. That means the NFL isn't far behind. Did you know that Robert Morris alumnus Hank Fraley played in more NFL games than any other player in Northeast Conference history? Fraley, a member of the Northeast Conference Hall of Fame, appeared in 142 games at the NFL level, playing for the Philadelphia Eagles, Cleveland Browns, and St. Louis Rams. He made 132 career starts, and you may remember him as the starting center for Philadelphia in Super Bowl 39. Big Hank Fraley is at the top of the list when it comes to NEC in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for the Week 1 edition of our show. It's great to be back bringing you the whole 9 yards on NEC football. Remember, all 7 NEC teams are in action this week. 3 straight days of football, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then next week, we'll be right back here in the Front Row Studios doing it all over again. For NECFrontRow.com, I'm Ralph Ventre. Thank you for watching the whole 9 yards.